Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Windfeathers Creations. Guess what we're making today? Spice-filled potholders. Yes, there is a tutorial already on the spice-filled potholders, but this is going to be a 10-minute version. It's going to put those two 15-minute versions together in one. So these are the spice-filled potholders that are one of my popular items. You can make them any way you want. I have tried making them in a heart shape, but to me this is the easiest for me, and this is what I I end up doing. And before we begin, I would just like to say thank you to my current subscribers. Thank you to my visitors that are browsing. And if you would like to subscribe, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And again, I just want to appreciate you spending your time that's precious with me. It means a lot to me. So I'm going to be making the fall version because here in Oregon, the leaves are falling. Things are starting to change. Eventually, it is a little bit warmer. I'm also making the football theme season because it is football season, right? So I'm making in different football for football fans that requested. And here is one with another football team. So sticking to this fall theme, we are going to go ahead and get started. So what you want to do first is you want to cut your fabric. So you want to make sure you cut both the padding and the fabric. It's 9 inches, going to be wider across, whichever way you want to do yours. You can do yours whatever way you want. You can even put the handle on this side, this way, and have it the longer version, or this way. You are the queen or king of making your spice-filled potholder. So it's going to be 7 inches going across or down, or whichever, again, you want it that way, the long way, the landscaping way, whichever way. 9 inches across and 7 inches. Now, your finished product is going to be a little bit shorter than what you are going to be cutting, because the finished product is going to be, this is my old favorite ruler, it's going to be about 7 inches and 8 inches across. So actually a little bit over 8, and this is a little bit over, like about 6.5 inches, because we want to allow for the sewing seams. Okay, so let's get started. So we are going to cut our fabric again. And for the inside padding, we want to use the wrap zap. This is all natural cotton, and you can find it in the fabric stores. It is made in the US, and it's used for many purposes. So this is a good heat protector if you're going to be using potholders. So this is great at craft store, at a sewing place, fabric place, anywhere you want. So I have already marked this one here. So we're going to cut our matching side. If you have an air filter, you might want to get it started, because this will make a lot of dust. As you can see, it's really like dusty woolly, but it's okay. That's what the fabric is meant for. So we're going to get all this together. We're going to match it up. Before we do anything in our stuffing with our spices, we want to make an upside down U. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So here is an upside down U, upside down arch, whatever you want to do, a U shape. So you're going to end up stitching that. I zigzag it, as you can see. No one's going to see this. And then I put it all together with the right side fabrics facing each other. And then I mark it. I don't usually mark it, but I'm marking it so you can see. And I stitch all the way down across and all the way back. So I end up stitching that. After I stitch it, I cut the little tips off, and then I turn it inside out. So you're going to turn it inside out through the fabric side, not through the padding side. So you're going to stitch that. And the reason why we put this here is because that's where the spices are going to go inside. So now let's talk about the spices. So the filling inside for the spice-filled potholders will be the following. It's organic cinnamon, organic StarAnise, organic AllSpice, and organic cloves. I buy these at the natural groceries. As you can see, it has their label. And I put this out so that the people can see what's in their product. And again, the very best for anyone that purchases anything from me. And again, there's the little label of the wrap zap, so they can see that this is what's inside holding the heat. So when you purchase something like this is AllSpice here, the prices have gone up. So I like to make sure they're organic, and I usually buy products that are the best, again, for my clients. So now I'm customer. So this this happened at my previous video. Let me hold this up. Okay, there we go. So this, what I like to do is I get the bags all together and I put it all in a container, and your room is just going to smell so nice. I like to smash it up, and I don't grind it powder. I just kind of grind it, like, as you can see, like this. But I like to put my product in here in a what's called a molcajete, known as a mortar. And I like to, you know, just kind of make them where they're chunky, not powdery. You don't want the powder. You want chunks like this, because you want the product to be whole inside your actual pot holder, because that way it's going to last you for years. So after you've done that, you put it all together. I'll be right back. So remember that section that we sold inside? What we're going to be doing is putting this product in there. So here I have one that I already have trimmed and flipped over, and that little section you had left open right here, that's going to be where you flip in your pot holder inside out. You turn it over, and that's going to be the spot where you're going to put your filling. So what I like to do is I like to put my filling like this, and then I grab a big chunky, I usually use this as my guide, and I take this with me so people can see about how much is in their product, and then I just throw it in there, and it just will last forever. And as you can see, that one big scoop has a lot of big chunks in there. So sometimes I'll add a little more, it just depends. And I take this with me so that they can see what's inside, and they can smell their what's inside in the spices. Okay, so once we do that, we're gonna pin it down and make our handle. So again, just like my previous tutorials, to make a handle, a ribbon, a bowl, a different style is so easy. I use this as my guide. So I just cut the side right by the edges, as you can see here. And when I do that, what I do is I take it to the steamer, and I bend the little sections where it matches even, and I just bend it over like this. And then as you press it, you're going to get your actual ribbon. See, and it comes out of this, will come out of this section. And then that's where you use your handle. Okay, so I'm going to put mine together. So all we do is just tuck it in. You can do it this way. You can do it that way. It's whatever you want. Again, you are the majesty queen of your pot holder. And then all we do is stitch it. And the way I stitch it is I go all the way around once, and then right on the edge, I end up stitching the top edge to secure that holder. And then, as you can hear, there's lots of spices. So I'm going to finish this one up, and I'll be right back, and we will be done. Okay, so here we have the finished products. One I did just a single stitch, and one I did a double stitch. When you do a double stitch on top, when you do the thicker stitch on the side, it looks more like a padding, which gives it a nice kind of a quilty look. And as you can hear, there's lots of spices in there. Well, we finished our 2 pot holders. I'd like to say thank you for joining me. I'll be doing a 60-second tutorial on one of these. So if you'd like to follow me on that, that would be great. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, and may you be greatly blessed. Thank you.